In this video, we are going to find or write an equation for a given set of information. So let's start with the information we're given. The Kelvin scale for measuring temperature is often used in scientific calculations. The line models the relationship between a temperature in degrees Celsius and a temperature in kelvins. Write an equation for the line where x is the temperature in degrees Celsius and y is the temperature in kelvins. All right, a lot of words there, but really what it comes down to is this last sentence where we're asked to write an equation for the line where x is the temperature in degrees Celsius and y is the temperature in kelvins. So I'm going to slide this up so I have some room to work. And as you can see, I've already identified the points that they gave us here, 0, 273, and 50, 323. That's coordinates for those points respectively. And I've labeled them as x1, y1, x2, and y2. Because in order to write this equation as I've been asked, I'm going to need to write it in the form of y equals mx plus b. And believe it or not, I've already got my b. That might not be obvious, but let's take a look. I don't have my m. Because I have a 0 for x and I have y being 273, that's got to be the point where this line intersects the y-axis. Clearly, it's crossing right there at y. And 0 means I'm not moving anywhere on the x, and I'm just going straight up to 273 on the y. So I already know that b is 273. And that's how I know. I can't do it visually, right? Because I can't see that this number is 273. But once again, the fact that x is 0 and y is 273, whenever x is 0, whatever y is, that will be your intercept. All right, so let's plug in the slope formula here and see if we can't find the slope of this line. M, of course, is going to equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And m will then equal, pardon me, 323 minus 273 all over 50 minus 0. And I'm going to slide this up just a bit more. Temperature scales, let's see if we can't get this in here. And this will become, m is going to equal 50 over 50, which means that the slope of this line, I'm just going to go a little further, kind of creeping up here, is 1. All right, let's go back over here to the left, and we can see that y equals mx plus b, and our slope is 1. And we can write this equation such that y equals 1x plus 273. And that would be an equation for this particular line. All right. See if I can box this one without ruining it. Once again, the real key factor here is that if you cannot find the y-intercept from looking at the graph, when you have a set of coordinates where x is 0 and y is whatever number it is, that number for y, when x is 0, is in fact your y-intercept.